When I first arrived at the monastery, my teacher handed me a lantern and said, "Carry this each night and see how far it shines." I walked the garden and realized the light reached only a few steps ahead, but I never tripped. That's when he whispered, "This is focus. You don't need the whole path, just the next steps." Today, I want to show you how to achieve anything without distraction, by walking with a lantern instead of chasing the sun. We think focus is a battle against the world, but in the monastery, I learned it is a friendship with the moment. Distraction doesn't disappear because we hate it. It softens because we welcome something more important. Let me share the practice that changed my life. I call it lantern, gate, garden. Lantern, light one task. Before work, I light one clear intention, not 10, not 5. 1. I say aloud, for the next 25 minutes I am with this. I imagine my lantern shining on a single page, a single conversation, a single breath. When the mind pulls me toward noise, I gently return it to the light. Not yanking, returning. 100 returns is 100 victories. Gate, close what steals the light. In the monastery, we close gates at dusk, not to hate the world, but to protect the quiet. Your digital life has gates too. I choose one, headphones on, notifications off, phone in another room, a simple sign on my door that says, "With this." We don't need perfect silence, just fewer invitations. Every closed gate gives your lantern more power. Garden, tend what grows with time. When we garden, we don't tug on sprouts to make them taller. We water, we weed, we wait. Your goal is the same. During each session, I keep a small weed paper beside me to capture intruding thoughts, errands, replies, ideas, so they stop circling my head. I write them down and the mind relaxes. Not lost, just later. Then I return to the plant I'm tending. Let me tell you a story. A young novice once asked me, "Master, how do I focus like you?" I gave him a broom and said, "Sweep until the bell." He started quickly, then slowed as the wind brought more leaves. Frustration rose. I walked over and moved a small stone. "Why the stone?" he asked. "Because you were sweeping the whole courtyard in your head," I said. "Now sweep a circle around the stone." He smiled and began again. When the bell rang, the courtyard was still full of leaves, but the circle around the stone was perfect. That circle became his daily practice, and later his finished book, his healthy body, his repaired relationship. A perfect circle repeated becomes a finished life. Here's how to make this practical today. Name your lantern. Choose one meaningful task, the highest stone, not the sand. Say it out loud. Set 25 minutes. Begin gently. Close one gate. Silence notifications, hide the phone, full screen your work, or leave the room with your task and nothing else. Choose just one gate for now. Tend your garden. Keep a weed paper for intrusions. Capture, return. When 25 minutes end, take a 2-minute walk. Drink water. Look at the sky. Then light the lantern again. We often ask, how can I stop being distracted? The truer question is, what is so important that I will keep returning to it? Focus grows where love grows. I became a monk, not to escape life, but to meet it fully. Every day still brings noise, chores, messages, moods, weather. But every day also brings a small circle I can complete, a lantern I can hold, a gate I can close. At night, I walk the same garden with the same lantern. The path never extends farther than a few steps, and yet, I always arrive. This is how we achieve anything worth doing. One lit step, one guarded doorway, one tended patch of earth. If you forget, begin again.